I don't know how to say this, but I'm kind of a big deal. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. Today, let's talk about the news that dropped on the forums by CG. There's some crazy stuff. Relics at 4 stars. What a crazy thing. We're going to talk about that. First, we're going to say thanks to my patrons. You guys are amazing, and I couldn't do this without you. Please, everyone, join in thanking me and my patrons for being my patrons. I'm my own patron, apparently. And if you want to support this channel for free, all you gotta do, folks, is hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, comment. Please help us all mount the algorithm. And if you want your roster reviewed, this is one of your last chances. We've only got 7 days left, a week left in July. At this price, there's information on the graphic in the video. Hit me up, guys, on Discord, and we'll get the ball rolling. So let's get moving. Talking about this stuff. So there's a few different things that came out. Today we got 3 posts from CG. One of them is the Maz Kanata kit, which looks interesting, and I like that she's an UFU, but we're not going to talk about that. We have Kix, who is a new pirate. He's also a clone. We're not going to talk about him. And the other one is a bunch of new crazy things that they're doing in this game, which I will just say up front, I mostly approve of. I think that they're a cool thing. The number one thing I think it's going to look way different here pretty soon. Relics, you can get up to Relic what? Relic 5 at 7 stars, but then before that, Relic 3 can get to, or 5 stars can get to Relic 3. And you can get to relic levels in general at 4 stars. This is a crazy thing, folks. Getting this is like our. I don't even know how to go about it, other than to say that our characters that we unlock are no longer just going to sit dormant and useless unless we choose to make them so. And this is actually something I've said for a while. I just never thought that they'd do it. That at one point, I'm sure some of you will remember when the Hux kit came out. That for some reason, due to some weird oversight on their part, Hux was able to get to gear 12 before he hit relics, before he hit 7 stars, which obviously, I mean, that's a huge departure from what we used to have, and it let you put good mods on him right away, and there were reasons that was amazing back then, and it was a really cool thing, and ever since then I've thought that would be awesome if they would do that. Like, all they have to do is let us have relic levels at lower stars. Like I've said it a few different times, and it didn't seem like they were actually doing it, but now they are, apparently. I'm very proud of them. I'm sure they were listening to me when I said that. So what does it mean, really? So the new characters, like, we all know the cycle, right? Like, we get a new character, and it's exciting, and then we lose all that excitement because, first off, the kit takes a long time to read, and then second off, there's like 3 reasons. And second off, we don't know how the kit fits in with the whole team that they're supposed to go with. And then third off, we can't use those characters for a long time because gear 11 and not being able to put good mods on these characters and not being able to use datacrons on these characters, it just makes them useless, right? Like, it's just, oh, yeah, I guess that character is still in my roster, but like, at what point can I use it on anything? And so we can put mods on the new characters, guys. Once we get them to relic levels, like, mods are capped by gear level, not by star level, and so we can start getting these guys like, we could put good mods on them right away. And honestly, yes, star level stats do count, like, they do add substantially to some characters, but It's not everything. I would argue that modding makes a bigger difference, and just gear level in general. Yeah, because you get to put all that awesome, impactful Gear 12 gear on them. We can use new datacrons with the new characters. Now, it must be noted that you still need, if you want to use a level 9 datacron ability, you still need the character at 7 stars. So we're not going to have like full datacron access, but I mean, right now we have a light side level 3 that gives the whole team plus 15% health and protection, and that's something that's level 3. That means we could use that at Relic level 1, or even just like the faction bonus at Relic level 3. We could also get, I think you have to be 5 stars for that, but it's something that five stars is not like this really unachievable thing for even for free to play now, because we're also getting these era battles that are giving us more shards than we've ever gotten. And so this is an exciting time, like being able to, if you like datacrons, you can use your new characters with datacrons almost right away. Maybe not all the datacrons that you want to use, but it's still, that's a huge change if you like datacrons. And it also does just kind of push us along this thing that, I mean, I've been tracking this. I've been saying like they want us to use the new characters, right? Like this is that they've been a lot of signs of it. I mean, the era battles started. I mean, there's just a huge push to get us as a player base to use the new stuff that they're releasing, and this is another push in that direction. It's like, hey, these new characters that you were releasing can actually be used now instead of in 6 to 9 months. You can actually use them now, not in every game mode, not in every way, but they're now significantly stronger and better by having this. One thing that I would look at, like a lot of people are speculating on, oh, that means that maybe I don't need 7 stars to unlock a galactic legend. You know, to like, I think Captain Ithano needs 4 or Relic 4 or something. So if he needs Relic 4, it means he only needs 6 stars to unlock Hondo, Galactic Legend Hondo. And I would just recommend waiting. Let's just wait for the update to see what all these star levels and relic levels actually mean, because my guess is that they'll change at least some of it. Some of it's already explicitly, like the one I'm showing you on the graphic here, like General Skywalker's unlock does require 7 stars on these characters. So let's just wait and see. Like we'll have that information pretty soon, I would imagine. So let's move on to Lightspeed tokens, which I think, like the relic levels are a huge shift. This one might end up being even more impactful, though, honestly. I don't really know what it's going to look like precisely. We're getting Lightspeed tokens, which we're going to be able to earn them in a variety of different ways. Some of them we just have to spend money on, it sounds like. Some of them will earn, they've already said explicitly that we'll earn them via the free path on the daily missions thing that they give us. So we'll just have to see. But they're essentially just ways to upgrade specific targeted characters, or like characters in groups and factions. I guess they said that the first group is going to be like scoundrels and smugglers or something like that. And we're not supposed to hoard them. We're just supposed to use them immediately, or they go away in 6 months after we earn them. So 6 months seems like a long time to hold on to them, though I guess we'll find out. So, and that they're useful on different groups in different eras. I mean, it's basically just a way for us to immediately get some characters from like the level 1, or even just like from being not even being unlocked, to, hey, look at this, they have 3 stars in gear 10, and you know, their ability levels are updated. And to some levels, looks like sometimes we'll be able to get them all the way to 7 stars, relic 5, and with ability level 7s, which that's pretty cool. So Lightspeed tokens are clearly a new catch-up mechanic, which I mean, I've said a lot of times, we need more catch-up mechanics in this game, and we need them to not necessarily have to be expensive, to like not have to be a dollar thing. Like sometimes you can just get them without spending money, and it sounds like they're doing that. I'm sure that you can get more benefit from spending more money, but you will be able to get them as free to play as well. And there's a monstrous, just an insane amount of characters that the new players have to work on. And it's like, what do you even start at? I don't, no one knows what level you're supposed to start at. I mean, no one knows how you can handle that many. It's just so many. It's such a crazy thing that these Lightspeed tokens seem like a step in the right direction. And they're specifically for older characters, but I mean, this is gonna cut back on the amount of gear we need to use, and like Chirotech levels are enormous. Potential Chirotech savings, like if they let us just target characters, specific characters in some factions, like we're gonna have to start making lists of like which character is the most impactful for use on a Lightspeed token. Like if we get one for smugglers, maybe we want to use it on, you know, Boosh or some, I don't know, she a smuggler? Off the top of my head, I don't remember, but yeah, like someone with a ton of Chirotech, because then we get a little bit closer to where they need to be, and get rid of some of these bottlenecks. So love to identify bottlenecks on these characters and kind of map which ones are the best deals. So watch for those videos, I suppose. But this also marks another indicator of them pushing us in the direction of work on new stuff, because the old stuff is going to kind of over time take care of itself through all these different catch-up mechanics that they have in place. And so, I mean, the message just can't get any louder to me. It's like, work on new stuff, right? So then they have a big list of quality of life upgrades, and there's a couple of different comments here that I thought were interesting. Number one, for some reason, leveling up your units is cheaper. They're slashing the credits or ship prices for these units, and honestly, for a new player, that's fantastic. Like, the credit crunch is so real. For years, you're like, I don't know, I don't have everyone all the way leveled up, because it's too many credit. Like, you can't even contemplate buying mods for yourself, because you have to spend those credits on characters, on just leveling them up. And so that's nice for new players, but they haven't done anything. Like, this is year 10. Like, they haven't changed anything about this for like 10 years. Like, they've clearly been fine with that being part of the new player experience. I don't know why they changed it. I think this is actually a nice thing for new players, for sure. For like long-term players, people who've been here for 8+ years or 7+ years, like people have billions of credits, and I don't even blame them anymore. Like, my main account has like 700 million, and I buy mods as often as I can. I have too many credits. And I mean, I'm wondering if this is linked to, recently they added this to the weekly shipments. You can see in the graphic, there's been a bunch, like, you can buy micro attenuators for 16 million credits. And I mean, that's great for my main account. That's wonderful. Like, that's cool. But my alt account just can't afford that, really, right? Like, I'm still trying to buy mods and catch up. And so I'm wondering, well, like, what's going on with credits? Like, how do they see things changing with credits in the future? And then they also made a comment here. We are excited to deliver this to you and cannot wait to hear your feedback, as this is the foundation for our next large update coming later this year. And of course, everyone is like, please, God, fix territory wars. That's like the public outcry. At least that, from where I'm standing, that seems like the thing people are yelling for most. Maybe you guys are yelling for something different. Let me know in the comments. I would be interested to know what you think the #1 change we need in this game is, or the #1 like new thing we need. But it sounds like territory wars is not like none of this stuff is really, sure, you can use new characters in territory wars, but this is clearly like nothing too territory war-ish, right? So what does it all mean? I can only mean one thing: invasion. No. So first off, we're going to be spending less resources on old characters, and just less resources in general now. Fewer Chirotech, fewer shipbuilding materials, fewer credits. all of this stuff, these bottlenecks are kind of just, I mean, they're not going away, but they're being addressed in a way that it's like, well, CG has always relied on bottlenecks for our advancement, and I don't know, like, this is kind of paving the way for something, right? Like, I don't know. So, first off, there's more. This all does mean we're gonna have new ways, more ways for newer characters. It seems like this is paving the way for us to use no, like, if I had to guess at what the next thing that they're doing, like, I don't know. I would guess that whatever it is, we'll be able to use our new characters somehow. Who knows exactly what it's going to look like, what it would be. Like, they just keep that they couldn't have been more obvious here in terms of, like, hey, we want you to use new stuff. Like, here's a way to upgrade old stuff, so stop fixating on old stuff, because we'll take care of that. Instead, work on new stuff, because you could even put relics on them now, like, right away. Like, work on the new stuff. And if the next thing that comes out, their next big release, isn't just, hey, here's a way to use new stuff, it would be really jarring and strange and inconsistent with what they've been doing for over a year at this point. So I guess we'll see, of course, but it seems like, I mean, they've sent all the messages, like, hey, work on new stuff, like era battles, and now relic levels, and even credit amounts that you're spending are all, and Lightspeed tokens, and like, there's just, the arrow continues to be filled in my opinion. It's like, well, we already saw the outline like months ago, but it just seems more obvious. And finally, I just wonder, is there going to be a new progression system? Are we going to get something that, like, maybe we'll get Relic 10, maybe we'll get something that's beyond relics, who knows? Like, maybe they're just kind of done with relics, like 9 is the highest we'll get, but we'll start being able to add accessories or something. I don't know, that's kind of a weird thing, but, like, some kind of new progression system, or, are we gonna get, like, 6-7-star mods? I know that's been a rumor forever. Are we gonna get new character levels? I mean, level 85 is a pretty strange level to end on, and now if they're having the halving, I can't say that word, cutting it in half, the amount of credits that we're spending, does that mean we're going to now, like, they're going to fill in our final, get us up to level 100 or something? I really don't know. I'm so interested to see how all this plays out, folks. But I don't know. I feel like we maybe we're getting some kind of new progression, because what else is there? Like, they're cutting a ton of our progression systems. Like, these Lightspeed tokens that we're getting for free are new ways to update our roster for free. Like, it just seems like something must be coming. Like, whatever the new big thing is, maybe that will also give us whatever the new progression system is. So that's what we'll see what happens, guys. I don't really know for sure. I hope we get something cool. I would say this update, on its own merits, who knows what it implies for later, and if those later things are actually good for the game. I would say this update is actually just pure win. I don't see a downside. Maybe you guys can tell me. Maybe there's a downside to this that I'm not seeing. I would like to hear from you, so let me know in the comments, guys. And I'm going to let you go. So thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Zareth prevails.